Hey everybody, this is iLad, and we are back for another episode of Starmade. And in today's episode, it is time to take this thing out for a test drive. It's finally finished. First thing I'm going to do is show you the last changes that I made to it, and then we are going to go out and mine an asteroid. Off camera, I'm going to build some point defense turrets, and then we'll go and take it up against a pirate station, all in one action-packed episode. So y'all should know that I am going to be taking a little break from Starmade. I think I mentioned this in an earlier video. What's going to happen is that I'm going to be playing a little bit of Planet Nomads. Planet Nomads is another one of the old games that I really enjoyed years ago and haven't really played in a long time. It's another space sandbox. It's got much more of a survival aspect to it. So I'm going to do several episodes of Planet Nomads, and then I will be right back here playing, doing more Starmade videos, working on my station, and generally making my home base a whole lot more epic and awesome and not so janky. So I hope you'll join me for the Nomads videos, and then stick around until Starmade returns in a few weeks. Alright, so off camera, the stuff that I did, probably the most significant change as far as functionality, I gave it a much bigger, chunkier salvage gun down here. Salvage pod. The storage is actually hidden back behind this column of blocks, all the way back. And this does much better, because I had already kind of tested the original salvage pod, and predictably, it was just too small to be very effective, so this is doing much better. I did have to replace this with its own entity. Having it tied into the engine core would not build for some reason. Every time I built the ship, this part would be completely missing. I did finish the airlocks. Hang on, let me turn off build light. Hate this thing. Doop. Did finish the airlocks. They're all wired up and functional now. Let's see, I added mounting racks to the top. This front one was already here, but added this secondary one and one underneath, and one in the back in between the two thruster outputs. And I changed the wiring a little bit. I realized that I had forgotten that in order to actually get the salvage from the rotating boom arm or sweeper arm, I needed to actually be able to set this block right here to a cargo unload rail. So put in logic to do that. Since I'd kind of forgotten how the logic worked in the first place, I ended up doing sort of a hacky solution with delay circuits, delay signals, in order to make sure that didn't get overridden by some other command. I don't know. It's all gotten very complicated, and I've been building this for too long to really have a firm grasp of how everything worked. I think that's pretty much the main changes that I made, other than just like finishing the skinning in the back, getting the hull on everywhere. It looks super chunky and mechanical, and that's of course what I'm going for in an industrial ship. So there we are. Actually, I probably should cover these up. I'll do it later. There's going to be a million things like that I see that I'm like, oh, I missed a hole there. Oh, I need a block there. Oh, that's the wrong color. That'll be okay. I did get the, what do you call that? The gravity exit units placed in strategic locations, as well as more gravity modules around airlocks and such. And then I discovered, to my chagrin, I think the gravity elevator, where is it? Wherever it is. Yeah, this thing. I think the gravity shortcut from one end to the other is actually broken right now. So, whatever. Yeah, I think I pretty well finished off the ship. So like I say, let's go ahead and undock it and get it out for a test drive. No. Okay. Yeah, this thing is fairly bulky, and I'm still getting used to flying it around, you know. But let's zoom out. Oh, and I'll see about getting this going. First of all, activate sweep, then activate mining. It clears a pretty good path through a smallish asteroid like this. Pretty cool. I know, I mean, you know, I know that it's kind of underpowered from a certain point of view. That point of view being like, I hate mining, so let's get it done as quickly as possible. What you got to remember about me is that I freaking love mining, and I would rather mine in an interesting way than in an efficient way. And that's what we have right here. We're trying to be interesting rather than efficient. Let's see if I can get that last little bit. Did I move over far enough? I did. Very nice. And so it continues. Just one big sweep at a time, and then for cleanup, for the little sections, the thin layers that are missing there, of course I'll put the mining beam back in frontal manual mining mode. Man, I really like this. This is really cool to me. And like I said, it's time to switch back to manual mining mode, which I could have swept down here too, but it's all good. Alright, there we go. So, having decimated that space rock, I'm going to zip back to the shipyard. Well, I'm going to zip back to my station. I'm not going to park this thing in the shipyard. I'm going to just make some quick and dirty point defense turrets for missile defense. All right, folks, let's go take off some pirates. We've got our minimal point defense. Dorsal, ventral. It's not full coverage. This isn't a warship either, so you know we'll make do, or we won't. One of the two. Let's go find out which one. All right, we're approaching the moment of truth. How are we gonna do? Oof. Oh my. Oh my. That is quite a lot of energy there. Yeah, I don't have nearly enough shield recharge capability. Whoa. Okay. Wait, decayed. Oh, I got it. Nice. I now just need to get out of range. Faster would be better. Okay. I've got a bunch of Izants that are coming after me. This is where I really need turrets. Not point defense turrets, but like combat turrets. Yeah, this is not going to be able to go up against fighters like Izants. That much is pretty clear. Oh. Especially not when that happens. What the heck? Yeah, I just don't have the capability to fire on something that small and fast. Yeah. Well, so it goes. At least they're not actually a threat to me, right? I'm going to go ahead and jump back home. Alright, so we took out a Gamma. That's what wrecked me in my old miner. So far, so good. Not really doing much damage to my shields. This is the one that's actually a little bit hard to find the faction block in, I think. Most of them aren't that bad. Am I not damaging its shields? What the heck? Well, this is incredibly awkward. It appears as though I'm not actually doing any damage to their shields any more than they're doing to mine. There we go. Now I'm chewing it away. I don't understand what's taking so long. Well, okay, guys. It's pretty clear that I do not have the firepower to take down the shields on this station. That is really unfortunate. If I did have that much firepower, faction block, I believe, is in there somewhere. But, yeah, they can't really scratch my paint, and I can't really scratch theirs. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out and come back. I think I remember having this problem way back years ago when I was doing my first Starmade series. And I think I remember how I solved it. But, yeah, this place is a fortress. Like, I'm not even bothering to shoot anymore, because what's the point, really? I suppose for the day, in the name of tying off the episode, there is one more station I should probably try out. And that's the Alpha up here. Alpha, unless I'm very much mistaken, is the very exciting station that has the big nuke. So, this could go south really quickly. But you know, I wanted to put this thing through its paces. Let's do it. Here we are. Okay, get ready to rumble. So far, so good on the shields. A little closer before I start testing their shields. This is actually a really cool station. Oh, I may have trouble taking their shields down too. Yeah, the shield recharge rate on these things is just too high. Oh well. Oh, they actually got my shields down to 95. Are there Izants? No, that's just the station. Wow, I'm impressed, actually. Look at that, it's got the Starmade logo on the back. That's really cool. Yep. Well, obviously other strategies are called for. I guess I'll be living with the pirates for a while, huh? Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Hope you guys will consider leaving a comment, possibly subscribing. Love to see you back for the next one. And y'all take care. Bye-bye.